Well, hello everyone. Just looking forward to this weekend's game, playing at PayPal, where our fans are going to be there cheering us on and helping us hopefully get 3 points. We came from a good game against Utah, and they gave us everything we could handle, but we got a good point away from home, so that's something to look forward to, improving on that. And we got most of our defensive game plan right in that game. And then now going into this one, can we get a little bit more on the attack and score some goals and entertain our fans? So that's kind of the plan.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go ahead and open it up to questions. If you have questions, you just use the raise your hand feature. Coach, you talked a little bit about last week. Well, I apologize. Peyton, you have a question?
Yes. I was wondering, Coach, if you could talk about what you saw in the team's response to the game over the weekend, how training has been, if you've kind of seen things go up a level, if there's more buy-in or kind of like what you've seen.
Well, definitely, the level has continues to get better every single week. We've had a very good preseason, and going into Utah, it's the first time we've gotten a point there. So, there's a lot of good in that. And this week, we've been focusing a bit on our transitions and how to be a little bit more dangerous in the attack. So we should have a good game, especially when we're playing in front of our fans. But the team's had a great energy. We've had an excellent week, and we're really looking forward to playing at home against a very challenging team. So it should be a good one.
Thank you. And if you don't mind, a quick follow-up, if you have any updates on injuries, I know Jordan Brewster was listed as out last week. Anything there?
Peyton, I'll let Coach speak in just a moment. We'll have a full availability report later this evening.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Peyton. Coach, you talked a little bit about last week. What are some of the lessons you learned last week, especially trying that new formation in the first time in regular season, that you can take into this week against Racing Louisville?
Well, what we take out of that game is we're so much further along than we were last year. So, for example, going into our first game, playing in a 3-5-2, a different formation than we played all last year, just goes to show that the group understands what is expected from them, and we can vary it up a little bit and maybe different this weekend, maybe differently the following weekend. But that's where we're at right now. It's just the understanding and also as a staff knowing exactly who can complement whom on the field and how we can get the most out of our players there. So there's a lot to be said for that, because now we can kind of make changes even within the game, something that we didn't feel as comfortable doing last year. But to the fact that we're at this point in time right now is there's a lot to be said for that, and we're excited just to try different things because of the group that we've got, and they're excited as well because we want to be as unpredictable as possible.
All right, Coach. We're getting set to talk with Jordan Silkowitz next. She made her NWSL debut last week. Talk about her your thoughts on how she played and confidence that the team has in her as goalkeeper.
Well, there's a reason why we brought Jordan to our team last year. We knew she had exceptional qualities, and we saw her as a future #1. So happy that she got that start. She excelled, and our team feels very confident with having her behind us. I think she's one of the best in the league with her feet and her distribution, and you haven't really seen much of her yet, but you'll see quite a bit this season. She's just very composed and adds kind of this extra layer to the way we can play out of the back, whether it's short and where she plays balls through the midfield, or she's capable of playing a longer ball that kind of releases our attack a little bit sooner than later. So just happy for her, and she's only going to continue getting better.
All right, thanks, Coach. We're getting set to make our home debut tomorrow. Talk about what it's like to play in front of that crowd at PayPal Park.
I've said it since last year. I think it's one of the best places in the entire league. The energy, the support, the players talk about it, they feel it, the coaching staff, everyone on the sideline feels that energy, and that really helps us through difficult moments. We got to give them credit. Last year was kind of a little bit of a roller coaster season, but they stuck with us, and at the end of the season, they were there supporting us in some big games. I remember the Carolina game toward the end of the season and how we were able to find ways to get points. But it goes so much to the energy and the passion and just that support they bring. So looking forward to hopefully bringing a lot of joy to them this season.
And you feel their presence there gives Bay an advantage in the game.
Absolutely. It's that energy, as I just said, it's something that kind of pushes the players to excel. They want to play for the fans. They want to play for the community, because it's not only that we know there's a lot of support and there's quite a few watching games at pubs and bars and at home. So it all comes together, and that excites us. And I know the players are excited again to play in front of their fans.
Thanks, Coach. All right, do we have any more questions for Coach? Okay, well, that's it for him, and we'll be back with Jordan Silkowitz. Thanks.